Hey there. Hello, how you do? Welcome to Passionately Intrigued Arts with Tracy. Today is day 4, not day 4, section 4, part 4, whatever you want to call it, of this motorcycle helmet. The next process, the next thing that I'm going to do. So sit back, relax. It's not going to be that long. I try to keep them short, and maybe in the end I'll put them all together, but I want to keep your attention span, so I'm making, and I'm babbling, right? I'm trying to make these videos short so that you will please watch them in their entirety. So let me adjust this camera, take you down, and show you the next step that I'm going to do to this motorcycle helmet. Okay, in a minute. So what I have here is a temporary tattoo, a temporary sleeve. So it's an arm tattoo or wherever you want to put it. And I've already cut part of it off, so it's actually long. And this is going to be subtle because it's actually, it doesn't have a white background. I'll cut around here and it's clear. So I want to place, I've already cut out the one, this here. I've cut all around it. And I don't believe this white will show. I believe that's just this background here. And you treat this like a water slide, pretty much. And so what I want to do is from the back, place this tattoo on here as such. And then it's possible, I think what I'm going to do also, since that's the back, I'm going to cut around this one. I'm not going to use it all, but I think I'm going to cut around just to the greenery, perhaps, and see what that looks like coming from the front. This might, on the back, just might be enough. I'm going to do one tattoo at a time to see what it looks like. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this out just in case I use it, and I'll be back when it's time to apply this flower on here. I think I have everything I need. So with the tattoo, the difference with this and the water slide, it has a plastic coating on top that you peel off. So we'll take that off, and then you place it where you want it. So this is the back of the motorcycle, and I just want to get it centered pretty much. So I'm just going to hold on to it, and I have a wet rag. Wring it out some. And what you do is soak the paper. So I'm going to start up here at the top. And soak this paper. Trying to lay it flat and not move it, because you can get wrinkles in this tattoo. Once I get it laid down, then I'll open up the rag and place it across the entire tattoo. Okay, now hold on. Now that's laid down already. I wonder if I can move it. That piece is on top of the other part. Let's see if I can move this. Move this over like that. Okay, now let me open this up. Lay it on here and penetrate, soak it all the way through. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think I leave it on here for, I don't remember, 30 seconds or something? No, a minute? I don't remember. But I'm going to leave it on for a few seconds. I'm going to leave it on for a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I think it's been on long enough. It's soaked through and it's been on a good 2 minutes. So now what you want to do is carefully get up under a piece of the paper and peel it back. Let me see. Like I said, this is it's going to be kind of translucent. It's not going to be real noticeable because it's the same colors, but once I put a clear coat on here, it should stand out somewhat. Let's see, is it coming up? Okay. There's nothing on the paper. Okay. It adhered. Let's see. Oh yeah. Look at that. So see, it's subtle. It's not bright. It doesn't stand out, but it's there. Okay. Yeah, I like that. So then you take paper towels and blot the water. Get that water out. And just press on it because you don't want to move the tattoo. Just get the excess water out. Let's see. Let's bring it up. You want to get all the water out from underneath. Just going around these edges where I kind of see that clear translucent sheet, not sheet, but where I cut around this image. Oh, I like that. I like that. So like I said, it's subtle, but it's there. Oh, have I not been in the camera? Don't know. I'm looking at my work. Look at that. What do you think of that? So that's the back. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the other one on the front since it's so subtle. I like that. I do. Okay, so here's the front. Let me get the other tattoo, and I cut all around that one to hopefully the size that I need. Let's see. So I cut around it like this. And this would be the bottom, so this would be here. I can't put anything on here because this is the vent that I'm going to have to peel this off of. So if I could just get it like this, that'll be good. Okay, let me peel off the plastic. You have to make sure you peel off that plastic or you're going to ruin your tattoo and it's going to stick to the plastic when you put the water. I got to get more water. Hold on. Okay, let's try this again. Let me get this plastic off. And I got these tattoos some time ago. Amazon. Yes, I did. I don't know if this type is still available. I'll have to search and see and put it in the description if it is. Because I've had a package of these that I've used out of for a couple, 3 years. So I want to put it above that vent. I want to center it. And that's good. Come over like that. Now this has more of a curve in it. I wonder if I should cut so that it lays. Oh darn it. Let me see something. Let me see. Let me cut some slits in here. I want it to lay right. Let's see. Where would I? We'll cut along the flower. It might overlap, but I just rather be safe than sorry. So I'm just going to cut into it like that. And right here. Oh, I did already. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's put it back on there. Like like this. It looks pretty centered. And let's get this water on here. Start up here at the top. Soak that so that it holds on. And then I'll work my way down. Okay. Yeah, those slits definitely helped. Let's see. Okay. Okay, now let me put a little more water on here and put it over the entire tattoo and press down on it. All right, guys, I'm gonna let this sit for a minute so that it's soaked all the way through. Be back momentarily. Okay, let's see what we're working with. Let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, here we go. I gotta be careful where I made these cuts because it might have overlapped. I know it overlapped. I just don't want to pull it up. I don't want to pull the tattoo up where I made those slits. Okay, nope, it stayed down. All right, let me get right here where I cut it. Lift this piece up. Oh yeah. Ooh. Yes, look. Okay. Let me get a paper towel. Blot this down. Just to press out that extra water. You don't want to rub on this because you'll move your not water slide, your tattoo. You'll tear it. Okay. Uh-oh. 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 Nice. Nice. And it just overlapped a little bit, but you can't even tell. It looks like it all flows together. I'll pull it up close and personal in just a moment. Now I'm going to let this completely dry for at least an hour. I know I don't need that long, but I'm going to let it dry, and then I think the next thing I do is I'm going to just put a clear coat on for right now to seal this in, because I don't know if I'm going to use a sealant or epoxy or UV resin. I don't know yet. I'm taking a step at a time. So, I like it. Do you like that? A lot of glare. But it's not gaudy. It's subtle, but it's there. I like it. I like it. Okay. Because I can actually see the snakeskin or fishnet, this pattern. I can actually see it through this. See if I can get this camera down close. It's a lot of glare. That's the only thing. You guys can see that good. Anyway, you know, I'll be taking pictures of all sides and all shots when I get done. So let me let it dry completely, and then we'll get that clear coat on there and see if that makes it stand out more, or what that'll do for it. And I'm not going to take this off until I get through with all of the clear coat. I took it outside in the sun to dry, and maybe you can see the image better out here. It's still a glare and shadow. It is a beautiful day outside, so I decided to put this clear coat on outside instead of in my makeshift paint room in the basement. And the sun has gone down, so I just want to coat this at least once or twice with this lacquer, Watco crystal clear lacquer. And I will probably, after this dries, I need to use a heavier sealant. So my son is a what does he do? Reconstructs cars, and I need to reach out to him because I was going to epoxy this, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use epoxy resin or what he suggests. So I just want to seal this paint in and this image that I put on here. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this, and it should bring this image out a lot better too. I'm just holding it away about 12 inches and just going back and forth and covering the entire helmet. This only takes 10 or so minutes to dry. So I'll put this coat on real good, let it dry, and then I'll come back with another coat. That looks so beautiful already, but I know I'm going to need something thicker on here. I'm going to let that dry, come back and put one more coat on. Just turning it around to make sure that I have covered everything. And if you can see, I don't know if you could tell, you're not that close to see, that it actually covered the little edges that you could see of this image. And the image is very faint, and that's what I want. I didn't want it to be gaudy, but I want it to be noticeable. And once I complete this stage of this clear coat, I will be working on the hardware. I have to clean up the rim, the visor, and then there's a trimming that goes all the way around that I took off. I got to clean that up, and I'm going to do a little something with that. And once that's done and I get the hardware on, I will be done with this motorcycle helmet. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please stay tuned for part 5. And we're almost done with this series of restoring a motorcycle helmet. Thank you so much. Peace and love. We'll see you soon.